I was a commuter in a Sienna bus. When we started moving, the woman said she wanted to poop. The driver was saying there's no place to park and so on. I told the driver, the woman is not pooping, it is baby that is coming. So when I checked, it was the head of the baby I was seeing. I'm a registered and practicing nurse in Nigeria. I work with Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Bones and Trauma, LASUTH Annex in Gbagada. On 30th of October 2021, I was a commuter in a Sienna bus, a minibus, traveling from Sango Ota to Ajilete to see my parents-in-law. Seated in the middle, I saw a woman at my back. She was grimacing. She was pregnant, obviously. I was traveling with my baby. He was just 7 weeks old, and his elder brother. So I asked her what the problem was. She said she was fine. I didn't want to probe further, the kind of community we have. If you start asking kind of questions, especially from someone that is pregnant, they might tend to think you have another motive for you asking. So I just kept my cool. I didn't see anything. When we started moving, the driver wanted to buy fuel. When he got to the filling station, he didn't turn off the ignition. That was when I did a mini introduction to the driver. I told the driver, please turn off the ignition. He said, there's no problem. I told them, I'm a nurse, and that is my unit. If you don't turn off the ignition, then I might want to come down with my children, so that when you finish buying your petrol, I will enter the bus. So he turned off the ignition. When we now started moving a little bit, we got to Ojuri, precisely. The woman said she wanted to poop. The driver was saying there's no place to park and so on. So I told the driver, the woman is not pooping, it is baby that is coming. Then I had to do a proper introduction so that people can know who I am. And I always move with my ID card. If you won't mind, I will want to check you so I can know what to do next. So we entered Fagbim's filling station, and we asked the attendants if they can just give us, there was a shade, there was a place we can use. So I told them that if they can just allow us do a little thing there, that this woman seems to be in labor. They went in to tell their manager, and we proceeded. So when I had a glove in my bag. So when I checked, it was the head of the baby I was seeing. So I told the woman, ma'am, you're in labor. So I quickly took a little bit of history just to know if the labor is going to be something that we had to move to the hospital immediately. So I saw it's something I can proceed with. Then I told her to cooperate with me, that it's something we have to do because it is imminent. She wants to deliver. Ayenos was already gaping and she could not hold it anymore. So I told her to only push when she had contraction, and then told her all other necessary things she needed to know. So when finally she had a very major push, and she pushed the baby out. It was a beautiful baby girl. When the baby was born, unfortunately she didn't have baby things with her because it's kind of something she didn't prepare for. I asked them to bring my box from the car. Then I had to use some of my baby things that are with me. And then I had to give her to a change of clothes because she was obviously stained with what she was wearing. The cord was ligated, baby was clean, baby had diaper and a clothes on, then a shawl to cover him. She was given something to eat, she was cleaned up, she was made fine. Then we proceeded to take her to our hospital and make sure that she's fine, and handed over to. Then I contacted her later, and she told me the baby's name is Timileyin Temitope. Baby is doing fine, mother is doing fine. This is my story. When I introduced myself and I was about taking the delivery, I had another thought, that what if something goes wrong? But all the same, I'm a nurse and I can't just leave her like that, since I said the delivery was imminent. So I already was telling the driver, I was shouting and telling the driver that get the car ready, just in case. Oh, the challenges I faced. The glove I had, I needed another one because that was too soiled and I needed to change it to do something. So, and also needed to get analgesic, and obviously they won't sell for those around me. So I had to make a woman stay and then run to the pharmacy beside the filling station that we used with my ID card to tell them that I needed this, and this was going on. And it was a day of environmental around that area too. So it was very challenging. They didn't want to open their shops until environmental sanitation time is over. So I needed to beg them to tell them, please, it's a matter of life and death. They later had to sell it to me because they saw I was not going to budge and I was staying there to make sure they gave me what I wanted. She had to lie on a wrapper. I was feeling for her that she would be cold or something, but there's nothing we could do. All we could use was a wrapper that we had, and then create a little bit of privacy. Other commuters had to stay very far off from me. It was challenging because if it was in the hospital, a doctor, a nurse, and everybody would be there, would be giving ourselves support, but I had none. It was challenging though, but it's a beautiful experience because I was put in a position to help someone in need, and I was also put in a position to show my expertise. I don't take it for granted, and she was really grateful. In fact, I should say almost everybody in our family called to appreciate the kind gesture. Let me say that word. She was trying to appreciate me too. I told her she needed to get well and make the baby well too, because obviously she needed the money more. My observation, I don't know if she would want to share herself, but she really needed help. She wasn't looking healthy as a pregnant woman should look, and I told her she needed to get family planning done too, because that was her fourth child, and if she needed to be fine, then to some extent she needed to take a pause in childbearing. She was so grateful, and she gave me the opportunity to name the child. I gave the child Oluwatoyin. I love the name. It's a name I've been keeping for myself, but out of the kind of joy the situation brought, I gave the child that name, Oluwatoyin, and we've been talking ever since then till now. She calls me once a while. I call her to make sure she's fine, and everybody's doing well. To God's glory.
Of Nigerian nurses and midwives, Lagos State Council present this award of recognition to you for your humanitarian service and commitment to the ideals of the nursing profession. We celebrate you. A round of applause for her. We celebrate you for going far and beyond the call of duty to deliver care to those in need. This day, November 2021. We love you. God bless you. Congratulations.
We are appreciating her, because ordinarily after the normal day work, you have work from morning till 4 p.m, you are tired, you are going home, you can as well say, take the woman to the hospital, it's none of my business, I'm going home. She understand. So for someone to still have this passion to help, to save life, it requires recognition, and that is why we are appreciating her for not looking the other way. This woman is in danger. If something is not done, some women, they've bled to death as a result. But somebody came around, delivered the baby, make sure the placenta is also delivered safely, and it's a thing that should be recognized, that should be appreciated, so that it be a sort of motivation to others that, please, that is what we are known for.